Sup dudes, this is another video in the BFA preparation guide. This is going to be pretty much just general tips on what to do when you're leveling. I know I haven't been posting much content, just that there really isn't anything at the moment. I've been running around the beta looking for cool little things to do for experience to get like a head start, but hasn't really been anything besides the amazing one I showed you the other day. So this is probably like the only type of scripted, or not even scripted, but I have notes on my other screen just run through just 12 tips that I'm going to be using, and I highly suggest you do as well. I'm going to get the obvious out of the way. Log in as soon as the server's alive. Yes. Number one, get in, get there fast, get there quick, do everything you need to. Do not hunt rare mobs. Most of the time the XP from them is terrible. I mean, there's never been a expansion where you actually get a lot of XP from rares. Don't loot treasures this time. I know it was great in War of the Drano. Legion, it's pretty much the same as Legion's one. There's no XP gain from it. Besides, I think from what I've read, there is the bigger chests. I think it's like the one-silver chests give you XP. I don't know where they are or what they are, but the smaller ones don't give anything. It's better to just overall not do it and just focus on the objective of getting to the end. Number 4 would be choose your fights. Don't just go ahead and pull everything. Use all of the abilities and tools at your disposal to just fight as little as possible. Like just getting an extra maybe couple hundred XP from a mob that takes like maybe 10 seconds to kill, where you could have moved on to the next zone within the 10 seconds, because they all add up. So use your incapacitates, use your inverse potions, your stealths, your everything. Just choose your fights and just skip the rest. I mean, the XP, the quest reward is way better than the overall XP from mobs itself. And number 5, this is kind of leads on to number 4. So you want to use your combat resets. So if you have like Vanish, the Night of Racial, I think it's called Shadow Mold, use all of those and just kill as little as possible. So for example, if you go on your mount and you get dazed off, if you are a rogue, Night of etc., just if you get dazed off your mounts, just quickly vanish and then get back in your mount and keep going, because I mean there's no reason for you to fight that mob. Okay, number 6, I have you want to use your cooldowns, potions, guild standards, drums, everything as much as possible. For example, like the potion of the prolonged power, which is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using it off cooldown, because I mean every minute the buff lasts a minute, the cooldown's a minute, so I want to have as like 100% uptime. So I'll keep that going. I'll try not to use my bolts, because that will give me the cooldown as well. I get 3-minute cooldown or 1-minute cooldown. So just manage your potions and everything that you need to. Number 7 I have here is tag everything. So there's going to be a lot of people on release doing the same thing. They logged in quickly and they're just pushing straight to max level to 120. So in the quest areas there's going to be a lot of people fighting different mobs. If you're a druid, a fiction warlock, I mean I'm going to do it as an outlaw. I'm going to just pistol shot everything. Just tag everything. So Shadow Priest, if you're a multi-dot class, even if you're not, just get a hit on all those mobs, because all of the XP will still be shared to you. So just tag the mobs and keep going, and just keep tagging and just go. And then once you complete your quest, you turn in your quest. Kind of just depends on the area. Just kill as you go. So say for example, like You kill you kill a bunch of mobs, and the quest giver is just maybe like a few yards away. Just tag everything on the way there. Turn the quest, and then go on your way or continue that chain. So that's pretty much it. Just tag as much as you can, and let the other people kill it. Don't kill it yourself. Just let them deal with it. They're fighting it. You tag it. You get the XP. No effort from your part, and it all adds up. Number 8, set your Hearthstone whenever you can at the hubs. So as soon as you're progressing further, set your Hearthstone. If you have the add-on Azeroth Autopilot, which I highly suggest you get, is for the questings. The same guys that did, or same guy that did the Legion one. Don't actually can't remember the name now. But yeah, the Legion leveling app. And yeah, so get that. It will tell you while you're questing, set your Hearthstone here, etc. It's kind of like Zygor and stuff like that. Number 9 I have here is group as little as possible. If you're grouped, you share XP, so it's not really valuable. I mean, if you have to do a group quest, I mean, you quickly just join the group, kill the mob if it's tough, and then leave straight away. Or even just don't, just join a group and then attack the mob, or just just attack the mob, or not attack the mob, but say go, leave the group, then tag the mob, because then you still get the XP. So do something like that, because you want to maximize your XP gain for as little as possible. Number 10 I have here written as skip dungeon quests. Don't do dungeon quests, not in the beginning of any expansion. No one knows the dungeons. The XP is probably not going to be good. I don't know. I haven't actually checked it out. It's probably not going to be good, and you're going to spend so much time in there wiping on bosses because people don't know tactics. Is this overall not worth it? I mean, spending 30 minutes in a dungeon is not worth the XP gain just to complete one quest. Number 10. Oh no, that was number 10. Number 11. Complete all the quests in the zone. So just keep bouncing, go straight to the end. So once you get to the end, there would be a big reward. I think from what I've read, it's Azurite armor. So when you get Azurite armor, move on to the next zone. Don't wait around. Don't linger. Just go straight to the next zone once you get Azurite armor and you've completed the quest zone. So oh no, that's not it. Yeah, so if you're on the map here, it says Azuna. Once you complete all the chapters, move on. Let's turn around here. And my final tip is to skip any of the order hall type missions. So, like in Legion, you had your class campaign where you had to come back and you had to do like it was gated by the mission board. Don't do that. Just forget about it. You can worry about that at max level because it's usually just so time consuming that you would have to Hearthstone back to a hub and then you would fly back to where you were questing. So just flat out ignore it. There's way more XP in the quest within the quest in the zone. They don't. The class campaign was never rewarding. It doesn't give you a huge chunk. It's the same as turning in a normal quest. So why travel back and forth, all of that? So just focus on your zone. Get in there, do the quest as quickly as possible, grind it out. In no time, you can deal with all the expansion features at the end. Your purpose is to get to 120, get your gear, just start maybe grind some reps so you can unlock world quests, which is kind of like why you want to complete all the quests in the zone, because you need at least I think it's at least friendly reputation with all of the 3 factions or 4 factions, so you can get the Fight Master's Whistle and that. So yeah, complete the zones, don't do treasures, don't kill rare mobs, use everything all the time. Pop your guild standard if there's a lot of mobs. So say you get a quest where Just kill 15 of this mob, or kill six and six mobs, so it'll be 12 in total. Just pop your standard like in the middle of all of them, and then just kill around in a circle, just to keep them all in the banner. So yeah, it's just use everything all the time. Skip dungeon quests, don't group with people, set your hearthstone wherever you can. That will maybe save you like maybe 2 minutes is from running, so you can just quickly hearthstone back and then carry on moving to the next hub and use the combat resets. That's pretty much the overall tips I can give you. Um, if I missed anything, please let me know. I'll maybe I'll do an update video, well not an update video, but I mean I'll add it as a side note within my final BFA, my preparation setup video that I'll do like maybe a couple days or 3 days. The day document fair ends is when I'll do my video to show you exactly what I have, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and then what I'll do after that. So yeah, thanks for listening, and just let me know. Cool. Laters, dudes.